Hello everyone, Mario the Pieman here for some more Star Trek Online. Now we are back with Drakhara, and for those who came in late, we'd finished the Deep Space Nine story, finished that plot arc, and we'd gone and met up with a kind of Klingon head of a task force called Omega, which is a joint Federation Klingon task force. So we've now got to go and talk to the Romulan ambassador on Konos. So that's where we have come. We're going to beam down to First City. You will have seen this in my KDF playthrough. You'll have seen the First City location. But first time, if you've only been following Drakhara's adventures, first time you'll have seen your sort of main centre for the Klingon player. If you'd allied with the Federation, this would have been Earth Space Dock. So we will go and find the Romulan ambassador. Who is the main council chamber? If I remember rightly. And there she is. Qapla', Admiral. My hair is still rendering. Tal Shiar have gone too far. The experiment with Borg technologies not only puts us at risk by provoking a hostile force, but also puts us all at risk for being assimilated if one of their scientists makes a mistake. Okay. That's nice. I'm going forward. He's talking to us. Captain Karav. I need a capable ship. Crew capable of reporting. I'm going to keep this access to check on Borg activity in the Berga system. The inevitability is more than up to the task, and I know a true warrior such as you. See, it's all written for a Klingon. Stay alert. There have been rumours of other ships in the area, including Tal Shiar vessels. The Berga system is well out of Romulan space. I'd like to know their purpose there, so we will accept that. Fight for the honour of the Empire. Well, maybe. So let's head to the Berga system. Small bug you might have seen there where the ship will sometimes just not change direction. And also what we now have, I'm not sure if you've seen this before, but we have a couple of extra powers. One of them is quantum slipstream drive, which is good because my transwarp's down. Now, like the Romulan and Deep Space Nine stories that we've been through before, some of this was rejigged. Romulan first few missions were rejigged. Deep Space Nine again, there were some different missions taken out here, and similarly these Borg missions were quite heavily rewritten. These were some of the earliest content of the game and were some of the first to be rewritten, hence why there isn't universal voicing through it, although there's a fair amount. Mostly it's just your initial contacts aren't. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. Again, actually, what I will do is I will jump cut and we will carry this on shortly.
This is Commander Talus of the Romulan Star Empire vessel RNA.
Hi there.
We're under attack by Borg scout squadrons. This is a formal request for assistance from any ship receiving this message. Do not abandon us.
Hey, we'll come and help you. So yeah, like I say, before we jump cut, this was originally a fairly different story actually. They really did a lot of rewriting in this one. So yeah, we now have this new one. It's basically a 4-part story. Yeah, very much. Not like the Deep Space Nine, which is kind of two parts. This one is definitely a story told over 4 parts, which mostly segue into another. Now,
You have compromised the integrity of the collective. Prepare to be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
No. Yeah. So, yeah, it's very much a four-part. This one maybe stands out from the others, but it's a four-part story where you fight the Borg. And obviously, again, for all that I do now, I've begun to have a leave the Borg alone opinion in Star Trek. Voyager should have warned you that they get a little, if you overuse them, they become a bit too much. STO actually could, to an extent, learn this lesson as well, to an extent. You might notice there are slightly new Borg ship designs. These have flipped in the newest story arc. They've actually redesigned some of the Borg ships.
This is the IRW RNA. My ship has been attacked and disabled by the Borg. My crew are being assimilated.
Oh.
The self-destruct is offline.
Huh.
I have retreated with my surviving officers to the main science lab. If you can hear this, I formally request assistance. If there is no one who can respond to this message, then may we die with honor.
Hello, it's the Romulans you hate coming to rescue you.
I'm reduced to begging assistance from terrorist scum.
Well, we can go.
This truly is the darkest day of my command.
Not
Borg
yet.
drones have beamed aboard the RNA and are attempting to assimilate my crew. Several of us have barricaded ourselves in the science lab. We need your assistance to prevent our ship from being assimilated and to save the rest of the crew.
And asking for help from the Republic, the Tal Shiar really has fallen. Although I'd prefer the darkest day of your command so far.
As much as I would like to destroy your ship and everyone on it, without your help, more Romulans will die. The Borg do not take sides.
Don't worry, Commander. You'll live to tell your superiors you had to ask a terrorist to save you. We're being constructive in this. Yeah, so they did a lot of redesigning actually. Now, like I said, I mentioned they'd redesigned the some of the Borg ships. That's been very recent, and part of that was because they used that assimilator design, which was originally the it was a strategy game whose name escapes me. But yes, it was from another game, and what they did with that, they brought that in because I think it was because they don't want you fighting cubes all the times. There is this slight issue that, yeah, if you're swatting cubes left, right and centre, it does take a bit. Now, you still will end up swatting cubes left, right and centre. And there's Borg all over the ship. But it gives you a bit more, it makes Borg cubes showing up a bit more of a special occasion if that assimilator's kind of replaced the basic cube. I'm getting some creaking, hopefully it's not coming out, these headphones are not the best.
The Borg have locked down the passage ahead. Use the console in sickbay to override the security protocols.
Okay. Yeah, so I think that was part of it, was to try and have less of you coming, a Borg cube showing up being a bit more of a special occasion. And it is good that they have kept, multiple Borg designs. Like I say, the Borg have been part of the current ongoing story, and they've had a bit of a redesign. And that's again where some of those ship designs have come from. But fortunately, we still have classic Borg. They have rejigged how we do this. Basically, the frequency remodulator thing that you might have seen in other missions has now just been made a permanent part of your character, which was originally meant to free up a hole in your inventory, but sadly they then added new and better frequency remodulators you can get, so kind of put themselves back to square one really. So, not maybe their most successful idea, but I prefer how they actually are implementing now. I just think having the modifications and another thing to potentially, another thing to change is I'd rather not had frequency modulators, but it mainly means you don't have to keep your whole crew. Let's talk to this guy.
Thank you so much for saving us.
You're welcome.
The Tal Shiar were using us as test subjects in their experiments with Borg technology. Only a few of us survived their investigations. I know that they'll do anything to preserve their empire. And I've seen with my own eyes what they and the Ilachi did
So have
to
I.
the outlying colonies. But I didn't think they would be this cruel to their own people.
You're relatively safe now.
The Borg have disabled the force fields guarding the science lab. We managed to fend off the first wave, but we need your help. Get to the lab and stop the remaining drones.
Moving towards the lab now, Commander. Right. We've got to fight a few more Borg, if you hadn't guessed. And I do like, again, the Romulan ship designs. Again, these were rejigged for this and then for doing better Romulan ships in general, but I like the assimilated bits as well. You can see where the Borg are beginning to take over. Yeah, a heavy tactical drone, that's probably not good. Particularly since the rest of my crew are apparently snagged on a wall. There they are. I'm glad you guys finally showed up. So yeah, like I say, the Borg are, the frequency modulators help. They do give you a few bits of extra kit, which to be honest I don't use much of. I tend to hoard them, but I hoard all kit. You've probably not seen me use many hypos. I'm bad for that, of just hoarding stuff. Oh, I heard a weapon go off there. Right, here is the science lab.
Borg drones incoming. Destroy them before they reach the research equipment.
Okay. Call down my security escort. So this part of the mission is just basically a big Barney with Borg. Nice and alliterative there. So we will get more Borg beaming in. There's the next slot. I think we eventually get an elite tactical drone. Very fancy. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's elite. Yes, more drones have appeared. Oh, a couple of elite tactical drones. Yeah, so like you say. Oh, I'll have plenty of stuff to collect at the end of this battle. Everyone? I think that's it, yeah. First we're going to take all the drops that we've done. Ooh, much nice stuff.
Scanners show no further Borg presence aboard. Thank you for your aid, but I must ask you to return to your ship at once.
Well, maybe.
Our research here is critical to the survival of the Romulan Star Empire, and I cannot share these secrets, even with our rescuers.
Why are you hiding? Aside from all my loot that I'm taking. All my loot. Shield charges I'll never use. Actually, that's quite a good shield. I keep forgetting because the problem is once you get further on in the game, none of the drops are really worth looking at, so you get used to ignoring them. Yeah, it's can lead you to missing stuff when you're playing through a new character. You keep forgetting to pick stuff up.
We are studying salvaged Borg devices.
I'd spotted that.
Bear in mind that this technology is now the sovereign property of the Romulan Star Empire.
Oh, really?
My engineers tell me that our engines are online, so your further
I like,
presence aboard my ship
nice and
is
grateful.
neither necessary nor desirable. You are our enemy. Your assistance does not change that basic fact.
Bye then. See if I help you. I'll leave you this drop. Maybe some Tulaberry wine or something.
Long-range sensors show a Borg squadron approaching at speed. Essential repairs to our singularity drive are almost complete. If you can occupy the Borg and give us the time we need, we will not report your presence to the Tal Shiar.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about the Tal Shiar, and I'm having that Borg technology.
How dare you!
I dare.
Of my ship's vulnerability, but you cannot escape the wrath of the Tal Shiar. Do not think that your actions today will go unpunished. We will find you, and when we do, you will return what you have taken with interest.
Okay. So, a Borg sphere. So, yeah. Basically, that choice has absolutely no consequences. Sadly, you don't see her. The consequences are more for how this mission goes. Because you can obviously, if I'd picked the one of I can't let you escape, you'd have had to fight the sphere and her ship. And the other one is, obviously you fight the sphere and then her ship goes, whereas we will get further complications.
Drive is online. Our scanners show more ships approaching. I hope you enjoy the spoils of your theft. Enjoy defending them from the Borg, that is.
Well,
we are responding to a distress call from an IRW RNA. Normally we wouldn't provide assistance to the Tal Shiar, but the Borg are a threat to all of us. However, you appear to have things well in hand. Do you require assistance?
Oh yeah, I definitely do. A couple of these assimilators here, so, and there is a Romulan Republic ship somewhere out there. Hopefully going to help me with these. Yep, there it is. There's one down. Uh-oh. See if I can do the fleet support call before I blow up. No. Downside of fleet support is it takes a couple of seconds to trigger and 15-minute cooldown if you do not get there in time. Apparently that warbird decided I can handle this on my own. Also, I think you actually respawn very close to the... Yes, you do. Nope, I was hoping to try and evade and catch that plasma torpedo. Should really forget, try to remember that I'm not flying a big cruiser. I'm flying something a bit more flimsy. Sadly, I have dropped evasive actions off the tree, which is never that sensible. Well, you will see the ship blow up again, apparently. Yeah. Don't think I'm actually. I'm slowly chipping away, and I suppose that's one of the upshots. Just trying to find that. Evasive maneuvers. There. Should have been in my tray from the get-go. Because I can use that to hopefully get away from its plasma torpedo next time it fires. There we go. Out of range. Well, that's helped. See, playing a bit more sensible. One of the things, I know some people criticise it, that death is relatively consequence-free in this game. To be honest, for me it works, because it makes it easier to play. We found a plasma cannon and some stuff. Uh-oh.
How dare you try to escape with the property
Oh,
of
who
the
are you now?
Star Empire? Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
No. So like I say, that's your consequence. If you'd let her go basically, if you'd let her go without any bother, she'd have, you wouldn't have had to fight this guy now. But he has also just flown his ship into an asteroid, so he's maybe not the best commander of the Romulan Star Empire. Well, I'm not either, but oh. That triple torpedo barrage can be a right pain. But again, use my base as well. I don't know why I weave. It doesn't actually make a difference. It just makes me feel better. And yes, this one also doesn't seem to trigger your depart system thing. We should leave the system and contact Kronos as soon as possible. Course is laid in, we can depart at your command. We will do it. Not even a thank you to those guys that came and helped. Everyone's being rude today. So yeah, these missions are quite short and punchy, and I did like that. They don't outstay their welcome. So I spit on the Borg and the Tal Shiar. I don't know what's worse, those Souls machines or the onerous pointy-eared screamers. Who are you talking to, Captain? However, I'm pleased in the outcome. Your ship is now prepared to combat the Borg wherever you find them. Yeah, I think I'll go for that.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Oh, different one. This is Peter. Sorry, Pitor. Admiral, what do you know about the Borg nanovirus? Nothing. The Borg aren't just assimilating individuals. They find a way to assimilate entire areas. They infect technology, water, the flora, even the air. After that, it's only a matter of time before the planet is Borg. If this is allowed to continue unchecked, they will assimilate the entire sector. And from there, they could assimilate the entire Federation, the Klingons, everyone. You've seen what happened when Borg technology is used to bad ends. Starfleet is a team working on the counter-agents in Omicron Kappa 2. However, Starfleet has lost contact with the colony. They fear the nanovirus has escaped containment. The colony has been assimilated. We need that team and their data collected. Our defense plans are useless without them. I need you to take the inevitability to Omicron Kappa 2 and find the research and bring them back. I don't need to tell you how dangerous. Watch your back. May the elements watch over you with favours. bit of almost a Romulan bit of dialogue there. On the bravest warriors, yeah. So yeah, almost a Romulan bit there, and it would have been better if we'd maybe used that Task Force Omega guy we spoke to earlier. Again, Federation, you get a different person. But what I'm going to do, again, I did say these are short and punchy missions, and I'm actually going to leave this there. Some nice wee quick episodes. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, you can like and subscribe. Forgot to tell you to do that. If you want to talk to me, you can leave comments under the video, or you can talk to me on basically any of the multitude of social media sites. I'm at Pieman70 on just about all of them. So if you look for that name, you'll usually find me. Like I say, mainly on Twitter and Blue Sky. And yes, once again, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of Drakhara's adventures, there's a whole library along with the TOS and Klingon campaigns already in place. So plenty of Star Trek Online and other things for you to watch. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. But until then, bye for now.